And when I read your stuff and I watched a bunch of your talks, and you're very good, by the way.
Thank you.
I would say, I want to hear from this guy, and because culture is key. And I'm the guy talking to these folks all the time. It's great when they can hear a different voice from a different perspective. Talk to me first of all, real pragmatic. How do you define culture? What is culture and what is it not?
Oh, great question. There's two ways I define it. I heard this one recently and I thought it was so perfectly summed up that I just have to share it because it's really been on my heart for the past few weeks. Culture is how your people feel on Sunday night before getting ready to start a new work week. When I heard that, it really struck a chord with me.
Yeah.
And then from when you look at a business context, culture is truly behavior at scale. It's how do the men and women within your company, the four walls of your company, how do they act when the CEO is not around?
Yep.
What is their daily behavior? Yep. Is it adding and contributing to the overall mission and vision of where that company wants to go? Or is it degrading and paralyzing that organization from getting to where they want to go? Yep. So for me, that's really how I look at it, right? It's not fluff. It's not a leader reciting the core values. It's not hanging posters on the wall. Yep. And it's not even company perks. As great as company perks are, sleep pods on every floor of the headquarters, not having a manager that challenges you and holds you accountable, getting off at 3:45 p.m. on a Tuesday. Those are perks. And I think what happened, Brian, is a lot of leaders, they've really had the misconception of what culture is. It's behavior at scale. Yeah. And its very first job and mission is to really accelerate the execution of that company's strategy.
Yeah. And look, I think this, and again, I'm an old dog for the hard road, and, you're at the earlier starts of your career, but you got a lot going on here. Let me say this, speaking on behalf of myself and my observations of the marketplace, right? A great business is someone who finds a need, fills the need, does it better than anybody else.
Right.
Right now, we've gone from, I'm in California. So we were competing with all these, Silicon Valley companies where, hey, we got the ping pong tables, we got the pool, we got the in-house chef, we've got the meditation rooms, we've got this. And look, we've done that stuff. I had, in our main headquarters, we had a full-time gym and a staff and all that stuff. At the end of the day, you had that dynamic, which is work doesn't look like work, bosses don't look like bosses, management doesn't look like management. And then we ran into COVID, where everybody went home. I had 250 employees working from home. Now I have 58 employees working out of state. We have Good Life Fridays, one Friday every month. People don't come in. We take off a huge amount of time over Christmas and have people fired up when they are fired up to come back. But I would say in the context of a post-COVID era, I believe, and I my brother and I, we have a board meeting tomorrow to talk about how do we reignite our culture, which was so tight when everybody was in the building together 5 days a week. We have great performance. We have great staff, maybe more talent than we've ever had. But this dynamic of culture has to be able to now breed out beyond boundaries, physical space, being in connection with one another. So talk to me, so I think your message is so powerful for this particular period of time. I think companies are really struggling with it. It's not some fluffy foo-foo thing. It if I'm speaking practically, it really impacts the bottom line. It really impacts customer service. It really impacts how your staff treat your audience, your customers, acquire your customers. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.